You can cook on the stovetop, you can cook on the grill, you can cook on the green egg, you can cook in the microwave, under the broiler, in the oven, and then you throw it in the dishwasher. If I could show you how to make a nutritious meal that costs you less than about $2 a serving, would that blow your skirt up? Yes. Okay, good. So what I'm going to do tonight, it won't open. I'm going to start stripping off my clothes here. So, no, I don't want the thing to go off or break. Let's not break it. We won't meet here next month. Okay, so this is our rock crock, and it took Pampered Chef 5 years to develop this. It has a full 5-year warranty on it. So this is really going to change the way that you cook. What we're going to do tonight, we're going to do a chicken bruschetta pasta. It's chicken, fresh basil, garlic, chicken broth, and it's going to contain all of the nutrients, so you're not going to have to worry about that. Now, what I did earlier was I took 3 chicken breasts, and when you think about the microwave and you think about cooking meat, you probably think, oh, that's really not something that I want to do. But I'm going to tell you, when I go to the gym, I went to the gym this morning, worked out 2 hours, I came home and I stuck a chicken breast in here with a sweet potato, and I cooked that for 8 minutes in my microwave. And sliced a tomato, that was my lunch today. So if you come home and you really want to eat quickly, and you're hungry and you don't want to eat expensive, the rock crock is for you. So I'm going to show you, you're going to take a box of rigatoni. This costs about $1. Either rigatoni or bow tie. Angel hair does not work in this recipe, and I don't like to do spaghetti. We all have done that?
I do spaghetti.
I don't like doing spaghetti for some reason.
Angel hair does not work.
I will say though, it says 8 minutes and 8 minutes, and I do 4 for.
Okay, so we cooked the 3 chicken breasts for 8 minutes, and I've got those cut up that I use my salad choppers. I don't know if any of y'all have the salad choppers.
No, but I want them.
But yes, you need the salad choppers to cut up your meat. But we're going to cook the entire meal. This is going to take less than 30 minutes. You're always going to make sure you get yourself a can of chicken broth. And we're going to use some Italian seasoning. And I think you're the one who told me, I always learn something at these meetings, that the lid was like a tablespoon. Is that what you told me? Did y'all know that? Well, I had this awesome young lady do a demo at my last meeting, and I've been telling everybody this too. She actually took 2 or 3 chicken breasts and chopped up an onion with some smoky barbecue rub and cooked it for 20 minutes, and then mixed up her own barbecue sauce with ketchup, garlic, olive oil, and smoky barbecue sauce. And she used the salad choppers, and we had little barbecue sandwiches. I mean, how easy is that, moms? How easy is that, people my age who don't want to cook? I mean, that's for everybody. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everybody go around the room and introduce yourself and tell us how you know Jennifer. Tell us something sweet about Jennifer. We don't want to wait till her eulogy to find out how cool she was. So I want everybody at this Pampered Chef show tonight to tell us how awesome that woman is. So tell us your name, your favorite Pampered Chef product, something special about Jennifer, and tell me what you would do with $500 if it showed up in your bank account every month. Tell me how. Go ahead. You go, darling. Abby. She's a twin.
I'm Abby. My favorite product is the rock crock.
Something special about that woman over there. You better come up with something good.
She's really having to think.
You better come up with something real good.
Well, she's my mom.
What would you do with $500?
I would get a new car.
Awesome. I like that. You know what kind of car you would get?
One of those Subaru trucks.
Subaru truck. All right, I want you to remember that Subaru truck. You see my tongs?
They were right.
They're behind by the TV.
Not those, my big ones.
They're on the other side of the stove. Okay.
These, I'm going to tell everybody in this room, this is in your top 10 of what you want to put on your wish list for your kitchen. Whether you're doing a salad, whether you're doing a stir fry, whether you're doing a, did I say salad? Whether you're doing your pasta dish here, you are going to need these tongs. And somebody the other night just went on and on and on about how you need these tongs. They're gonna lock, so they'll store flat, or you can store them in your tool turnabout. And we're gonna cook this for 15 minutes, but we're gonna do it in 5-minute increments, and we're gonna stir it every 5 minutes. So y'all got that? 15 minutes, 5-minute increments. You're gonna need those. Toss them. Okay. All right. Okay, so cool. Okay, Nicole, it's your turn.
My name's Nicole. My favorite Pampered Chef product is the manual food processor, which you're getting ready to use. And if I had an extra $500 a month, I would buy something nice for my new house.
Yay.
And something special about Jennifer. She's probably one of the most genuine people I've ever met.
And you know what? You met her through this Pampered Chef business, didn't you?
I do. She's one of my bestest and longest friends.
That's exactly right. Look, speaking of new houses, man, we need to refurbish your house. People gonna be nosy and wanna come see what it looks like.
Yes.
We need to think about getting you a show on the books.
We might need to think about that.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to take our silicone prep bowls, and if you want to look like Martha Stewart without the ankle bracelet, we have three. We have 3 different sizes, and I usually bring all 3 of them, but I was trying to lighten my load tonight. And we're going to take our manual food processor, and I tell you, how many of y'all are trying to eat healthier? And that's what I preach at my shows now. That's my deal. I want people to eat healthier at their shows. So when you get up in the morning, I want you to make your own smoothie with your manual food processor. You're going to be able to make homemade guacamole. You're going to make homemade salsa. We're going to take some basil. Which I'm going to tell you what, this basil doesn't look nearly as good as the basil that was in my yard that I picked that I forgot. But you're going to need fresh basil because the powder stuff just does not work as well. And this is the bruschetta that we're making to go with our pasta that we're cooking in the microwave. How many of y'all have eaten at Aaliyah in Chattanooga? They cook their pasta in chicken broth. So whenever you go to the store, make sure you get yourself a container of chicken broth. I'm sorry my back is to you. Okay, so, all right, who's next?
I don't know Jennifer, but I just know her. She's
Pampered
nice.
Chef brings people together. Look, she's your new friend.
At this point, I think my favorite product is the mix and chop thing. And if I had $500 every month, I would probably get a bigger house.
Well, you're the one with the 7 children.
Jesus, Lord, that just gives me heart failure.
I worked out with a lady here in Chattanooga she had 8 children, and God bless her, one of them drowned last year. And so her heart is, she wants to reach out and she wants to adopt another one. And she lives in a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house. And I guess they've told her they won't let her adopt a child unless she has a bigger house.
Wow.
And I was like, here somebody's trying to give them a house, and anyway, so, okay. Every kitchen needs a good piece of cutlery. This is my 5-inch Santoku knife. There is a difference between our green knives, which are wonderful knives, and our forged cutlery knives. And a lot of people, I love my green knives, but since I have my forged cutlery, I always bring it to my shows. But a lot of people book shows to get that knife block for 50% off. So if you are in the market for forged cutlery, this is fired at a very high temperature and shaped, and it's got a lifetime warranty. So we're gonna take 2 fresh tomatoes and slice them up. And I'm gonna let the next person talk.
Okay, I'm Jen, and what am I supposed to use?
Favorite product?
My social security number.
Rock Crock. I love the Rock Crock. I used it tonight at home, got it at the last party. What would I do with $500? I would pay a doctor's bill. And what I love about Jen is she laughs at me. Like, that sounds like a negative, but, and this is not an invitation for y'all to make fun of me, but I love it when she makes fun of me. It makes me laugh.
And we met at a pole dancing class.
Girl,
Sorry.
it's getting deep in here.
Well, that's actually not true. Look at her face, how red it is. Well, I mean, for you folks who are doing station style shows, do you kind of see where this is kind of taking a little bit of pressure off of you having to talk the whole time, though?
Yeah.
And it's making people talk about the host, and they love to hear great things about them. I've had people say, I gotta have another show to boost my morale.
Can
products too, you know, what they do, because sometimes we miss that. So, I mean, you can do any type show y'all want to do. So I just say, try both of them.
You have to be able to multitask to do it this way, though. You really can't multitask.
When you have more than 4 children, you do multitask.
I mean, I can do this. This is what I do, but I'm just saying,
Cherie?
don't discourage.
What, honey?
I'm sorry.
Cherie, I have a question.
Okay.
Do you during your show at any point do you let people try the product, or is this just what you do?
I do, but tonight I'm in a hurry because we got more
Okay.
training to do. So I'll have somebody come up and grate the cheese, or I'll have somebody come up and do this. But
Okay.
tonight I'm in charge. I'm not letting go of my stuff because we've got more training to do. All right, so I'm using a polyethylene cutting board. How many of y'all might use? Well, don't raise your hand. If you're using an acrylic cutting board, you will be dulling the blades of your knives. And if you're using wood, even if you bleach your cutting board, if you use wood, you're going to be harboring bacteria that can make you very ill. So you want to make sure you're using a good cutting board. And this has a well that holds 2/3 cup of liquid around the outer edge. All right. So a good cutting board in your kitchen is a great investment. And use the word investment a lot when you are doing your cuts, because people are investing in their stuff. I went to a party the other night, a birthday party for a friend's daughter, and we were talking about paper stuff, and she said, I work at Rome Hospital, and she was very Southern, and I'm very not, and she said, your stuff's so expensive, what are you trying to, and I said, well honey, you hadn't had me there to talk about it. I said, David just bought a chipper for $11,000. These are tools for your kitchen. These are the riding lawnmowers of your kitchen, okay? Okay, who's next?
What'd she say?
Okay.
Just like
I was like, cool. All right. So see how great this is working on us? Now garlic press. How many of you all are buying garlic that floats in oil? Oh, I brought the garlic.
It's right here.
They let any, I know, but the garlic.
Oh, I saw the garlic too.
Good.
It's right here, it's right here.
Thank you. They let anybody do this. I just want y'all to know I did not have to go to one of those culinary schools to do this. They will let anybody do this. So don't try not to be like too darn smart, because that's not a prerequisite to do this business. Okay, now if you're buying garlic that floats in oil, it's going to lose its strength and it's going to go rancid quickly. And I promise you, I was at a show one night, and one of the preservatives, and y'all, preservatives do funny things to your body. I'm 50 years old now, and every time I eat something weird, I blow up. I felt like that woman in one of the Halloween ladies that had put a blow up thing and was real big. I was like, that's how I feel today, because I ate something with preservatives. But formaldehyde was one of the preservatives in the girl's garlic. So you want to make sure you have, this is in your other top 10, your garlic press. Your garlic press is going to help your immune system, it's going to help fight cancer, and it's going to taste so much better than the stuff that floats in oil. And the peeling is coming right off.
Also, if you put it face the round part up, it sticks better to that front thing.
I'm in a hurry. I can't
Did a
be
video,
adjusting the
covered it.
garlic cloves here.
You did it anyway.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
See?
See there.
Sticks in there.
I don't even use that little tool.
Oh,
I've
I
left it at several houses. You know how many times this thing's gotten mailed back to me? People actually mail it to me. Okay. All right, who's next?
I'm Dawn, and I met Jennifer through Tiffany, and I think one of Jennifer's great qualities is she's so nice. She's very encouraging.
Aw.
And I'm her dog. I probably have to say my child.
Is that your child?
This is my child. This
She
is
going to
my
college
husband.
soon?
No, not anytime soon.
Okay.
You made her not.
My favorite item is the deep covered baker. I love that.
AKA the Magic Pot. I mean, I kept talking about that when it was on sale last month. And y'all really want to hone in on what's on sale or what's on special. Now, by the way, if y'all are sitting here just drooling over this Magic Pot, you haven't even seen it yet. If you have a show in November, you're going to be able to get that Magic Pot for 60% off. Have y'all calculated that? Because it sounds better when you calculate it
I
yourself.
always bring the flyer with me.
I've got the Okay, so I usually bring my Easy Read measuring cup, but it appears that I forgot that too. It's a good thing when you do the same recipe over and over again. I'm using the Dutch oven. That's the only
oven is
way.
55.60 instead of 139.
55 bucks.
55 bucks. So, do you see what everybody in here needs to be doing a show? Sure. How many of y'all are thinking about doing your own show? Because you know what, Jennifer is going to be. She is going to get your booking benefit when you do book a show. So we want to make sure we get at least 2 bookings. I learned it from her. At least 2 bookings at every show. When I started saying that, people were like, "Did she get her 2 bookings?" No, not. Maybe. You want to go too?
Not for this month. Where you at?
So there we go. All right, so we're gonna put our olive oil in there, and we're gonna. Who can? Jennifer, can you wash your hands and come and grate this cheese? Sure. Now I'm going to show you a tool, another tool in your top 10 in your kitchen. I use this every day. I am a cheese nut. If you're buying pre-shredded cheese, it's got cellulose powder all over it. Cellulose powder is a preservative that takes away 70% of the flavor of your cheese, okay? And guess what cellulose powder is made out of? Sawdust. Sawdust. So you don't want to be consuming that in your body if you're trying to eat healthy. That just doesn't work real good. But I actually use this tool. This is the adjustable grater planer. And I do a wonderful fresh ginger dressing when I do bridal showers and do my chicken mandarin pasta salad. So if y'all know anybody who's getting married, we need to get a bridal shower on the books for them and do that. So you grate your ginger. You can put nuts in here and grate your nuts. You can put chocolate in here when you're pulling out those chocolate chip cookies and it melts white chocolate all over those chocolate chip cookies and it sounds good. Anybody PMS and menopausing? So I actually, the cheese, in the bowls.
Yes.
If you don't, anybody have, who's got these stainless steel bowls?
I love them.
This is one of my hostesses' favorite things to pick when they have their show. You've got your 24 cup, your 16 cup, and your 8 cup. And the neat thing about these bowls is they have silicone around the bottom. The silicone is going to keep them from sliding all over the place. They've got an airtight lid on them. And the measurements are on the inside with a pour spigot. And I always hold on to it when I'm mixing things up. I use a little in it almost every day because I do cook for myself a lot. But earlier when I
Put a
took
baby in that and bathe them.
yes, you could. There you go. That's a good line too. But y'all heard me talking earlier about the chicken that I cooked the chicken breast in here for 8 minutes. I took the salad choppers. Have y'all ever tried to cut chicken up when it's hot? It's hard to do. It hurts. So you want to make sure you get yourself some salad choppers. Now, we have a lot of people who are vegetarian, so we can't call them chicken choppers, so we got to call them salad choppers. But you can actually do your barbecue sandwiches with your pork. You can do your chicken to do chicken salad, which I have a lake house. That was what came out of the house situation, but I'm blessed because this lake house came from Camper Chef. And I'm going to talk about an incentive here in a minute. But I came home because I was having a bunch of girlfriends, hostesses up there who had shows with me. Yeah, they get to come up, and that's another booking thing for me. And I came in from doing a show at 10 o'clock, and I put a chicken in my rock crock and cooked my rock crock in 30 minutes. And had that chicken salad made, and I was in the bed by 1. And I had my whole 5 pounds of chicken salad done from the cooking it in the rock crock. Because it takes 30 minutes to cook that chicken in the rock crock, whereas it would take about hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes if you were cooking it in the oven. And when I'm hungry, I like to eat quick. All right.
You can use those for pasta too for kids. Chop up spaghetti.
There you go.
Small.
Okay, but I have a mom friend who has little toddlers, and she uses them on everything. Pizza that needs to be cut in little. I just use the pizza cutter, but she chops everything with her salad choppers. So
There you go.
I'll get random orders from her friends sometimes.
Okay, now I usually, now always, and every one of y'all get, if you get the large kit, bro, do the whole daggone thing. We're gonna eat that whole pot of
That's
pasta.
enough Parmesan.
We're gonna eat that whole, there's a lot of women in here. We're gonna do what the Lord did with the bread and the fish. We're gonna break it all up and feed all you folks tonight. Okay, but I've always got to talk about the cookware because how many of y'all bought cookware in the last 10 years? Okay. Well, I had a bunch of customers who went to that Ollie person and Big Lots, and Rachel Gray was at Big Lots, and Paula Dean was at Ollie's, and they both bought their cookware there, and it started curling up and messing up and wrinkling up and probably killing them. So they called me to have a Pampered Chef show. Our cookware is the bomb. It's got 4 layers of your DuPont nonstick coating reinforced with titanium. And for those of you who don't know what titanium is, when you get real old and you have to have hip surgery, that's what they use to stick in your hips when you're old and you can't walk anymore. So Pampered Chef is the only people that does that combination, and that makes it stronger than stainless steel. And each piece has a flared lip around the outer edge, so all that goop is not going to fall all over the place. And the handles are silicone. And when you do my Death by Chocolate show, we cook in the 12-inch skillet and do the chocolate skillet molten brownie in the oven up to 400 degrees. And that's a whole nother show. That's a menopausal PMS and great fun show by the time we get done with it. But I'm going to pass this piece around, and it's important to let people feel this, feel the density of it. So I'm going to get off your phone.
I'm taking notes. These are notes. You should read it.
I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. I had a girl one night. She was a home office lead, and I was actually in Camelback Mountain, and it was a home office lead. And so I called her while I was out there, and she said the last lady that we did a show with was so not good that we all were texting each other. So I went to do her show, and I had their phones out, and I said, "Put your phones away. I know what y'all do when you don't make consultants." So anyway, just make fun. Okay.
I put ice in that too.
Yeah, there you go. Well, I don't want to mess up my label on it, so I
Do
don't
you
do
want
that.
this in here?
Is it all ready?
I did 15, 5, 5, 5.
Okay,
That's
good.
good.
All right. So then I'm going to will you just toss this stuff together and put the cheese on it and do it 2 more minutes, and then I'll close out. Here. And I show them how we bring it all together, and y'all get the gist of it, right? I just don't want you to miss the next thing.
How many more
Mix
minutes?
that together. If you'll just mix all that together with the cheese on top, not all the cheese, and do it 2 more minutes, you're done. And just leave the lid on. Okay. And something else, and this is a great thing to take to your shows right now, y'all, as I slime off the tomato. Every man I have ever sold one of these to grows hair on his chest. This is, except for my ex-husband, he really doesn't, but he tries. All right, but this is a wonderful tool to stick in your man's stocking for Christmas. You can have anything you want, you get in this. He can flip his ribeyes. There's a knife on there, he can cut it open. There's a tenderizer. If you can only afford sirloin and you'd rather have filet mignon, you won't know the difference by the time you get done tenderizing it. The grease goes through the middle, and there's a bottle opener on there. And those guys love that bottle opener on there. So get your man one of these. This is exclusive to Pampered Chef, and I'm telling you, I had a guy come to me at church, and he was like, "I got that spatula y'all sell." Cool. And he also, the same guy said, when you go to have another one of them cooking parties you do? My wife comes home and cooks up a storm for about 3 weeks, and then she quits. And I need her to get inspired again. So you see, men love it when we do Pampered Chef shows, because you cook for them. So I hope I've inspired y'all a little bit. And I'm moving around. I'm doing good on time. All right, so if you all blow your budget, if you blow your budget, I'm going to tell you should have a Pampered Chef show. You're going to get an abundance. And I forgot that thing to fly, and I use that all the time. But when you have your own show in November, you're going to be able to get an abundance of free products, up to 5 half-price things, and up to an unlimited 30% discount. That's all you need to say. And the bonus is you can get anything 60% off. I mean, you don't tell them about December until you have your November booked, because that's December. But you just let them know, you can get your Rock Rock next month for 60% off. That is an awesome deal. And what? I keep talking about December because I know it's November now and I'm going to be booking shows for December. Don't book December shows till you have your November satisfied. But I do have the flyer in here for December too, because I only have like 2 dates left I can do for November. But I'm going to tell you all, some of the best shows that you can book can be next week. Jennifer, how much was your last show that you booked in a week's time?
She actually booked about three days out. It was $1,500.
Oh my word. The last one I just did it was $1,300. I was at a show on Monday and she booked it for the next Wednesday. And I was like, really? And I'm like, okay, I'll go do it. And it was $1,300. And I was like, so see, you don't have to book shows way out. All right, so I'm going to encourage you all. We're going to get on this 8 is great. And we're getting on what a couple of directors and I have talked about, not you guys. I hope this is good. We're trying to get everybody to do at least 6 shows, November, December, and January. 1 recruit a month. This is called Cooking on All Burners. And we're going to do a slumber party, either at the Lake House or at Diane Clayton's beautiful house in Cartersville. I mean, y'all have been there.
Yes.
So we're planning on doing it, you know, counting November, December, January, 6 shows each month, 1 recruit a month. I mean, think about your paycheck, what that would do. And then we'll have a slumber party the last weekend in February. We'll either be at the Lake House sipping cocoa or we'll be at my director's beautiful house in Cartersville. So we're trying to decide that. I hope that's okay with y'all.
Yeah, no, that's good. Sounds great.
We would hate to go party.
We love the slumber party stuff. We have a good time. I'm gonna pass this around so y'all can see the special. But I always end. Oh, and when you do get your Rock Rock, and I have a book. I tell them I will send you this via email. And I know it has the magic pie in front of it, but you can still do the same recipes. So I'm going to send you an email with 150 something recipes, and you can email it to Office Depot and have them. And this is good for you new folks. You
I
don't
printed
know
it
about
out
this.
myself.
You what?
I printed it out myself
You
and
did?
put it in a binder.
Well, we get a discount with Office Depot, 3 cents a page. I'm using their paper and their ink if I can. And we got lots of, don't leave without the
We don't have
handouts.
Office Depot.
I know you don't, but we do. So I will send you, when you when you get your Rock Rock, I will email this to you. Okay, so that's an incentive for them. All right, now I always end my show, I got so many pockets full back here. I look like I have back here. I got checks back here, keys back here. At least I won't lose it. All right, so I always end my show because I asked everybody in this room what you would do with an additional $500. And that's really why I started Camper Chef. My first paycheck was $600, and I bought a kitchen table with it. That wasn't bad for 5 nights' work, $600 paycheck. So I'm going to do I'm going to do a giveaway. I usually take a trivet or a cookbook, but we're going to do the Help with Cancer, and this looks like a toothbrush. But I'm going to tell you what, this will clean the hound out of your car. You know, when your car gets all that yuck in it, it will clean the hound out of that or around your sinks. This thing is amazing. Then it's got a little thing back here. But you got to ask me a question